Hey there, folks. This is what we have for you today. We have a Flagstaff Microlite 25 BRDS bunkhouse model. It's a 2021. It is in excellent condition. Come around here. I do have the topper for the propane tanks. We have automotive windshield glass in the front. We have an electric tongue jack. We have electric stabilizer jacks, switch in the front, switch in the back. We have docking lights. It's a switch for that. They light up along that V in the front. We have a rather large slide with a couple of mayflies. Oh, appears to be a single mayfly that has molted. Creepy. You've got, well, let's go back here. We've got, this is a pass-through storage. Obviously, it's full with all of my stuff. In here is a 1,000-watt inverter that came from the factory. Came from the factory with a 190-watt solar panel. I've added a 240-watt to complement that on the roof. More mayflies. Cool. We have an outside shower, which has never been used. Satellite cable hookup, city water hookup. It does have the slide topper. Let's come around. Sorry, I was supposed to have help with this video, but nobody seems to be able to help me, so. We got a solid ladder, spare tire that has never seen the ground. Again, this is 2021, so not that old. We have what used to be a rear kitchen that I have pulled all of the stuff out of, and it is now storage. Now, this is the table that comes with it, goes on the side. That is a griddle that also goes on that side rail above that outlet. The rails are still here for the stove. It's a $130 add-on. It's just a 2-burner stove. This is where the mini fridge went that runs on 110 only. I decided we didn't need that. Pulled it all out because I wanted more storage. There's one thing this camper is lacking a little bit of is storage. But for $130, you can put the 2-burner stove back in here, and whatever a mini fridge costs, you can put back in this hole. I prefer the storage. That right there is an outside sprayer. The sprayer hose is in there. The nozzle cracked, but it's just a standard nozzle. That's for the fridge, or that's for the furnace, water heater. That's for the furnace, that's for the fridge. This is the other side of the pass-through storage. Again, it's full of my stuff. Let's go inside. Oh, we have all frameless thermopane windows. They're supposed to be amazing. Didn't notice a huge difference, I guess. We have the couch. I'm gonna close the door. Sorry about the video, guys. I'm not good at this stuff. So this model comes with a Murphy bed. That is the Murphy bed. Come on, you have a wardrobe on each side. This couch folds flat, and the Murphy bed folds out. That is your on-off switch for your inverter. That over there is your charging station. You have a regular 12-volt outlet. You have 2 USBs. You have your on-off switch for the 2 lights on the ceiling there. And if you look around, you can see there are a whole lot of lights on this ceiling. I have 4 of them turned on, and it's too bright when it's dark. You have 2 drawers. That panel down there, the water heater is behind there. I also, so the original charge controller is this Go Power. I bypassed that. I left it so it would tell me the battery voltage, but I bypassed the charging portion of it and installed that Victron charge controller with the Bluetooth dongle. I didn't mount it to anything, it's just sitting back there. It works amazing. Trailer has 2 brand new 6-volt batteries that I just put on a month and a half ago. There's the TV. It's got a strap, folds back up kind of into a hole back there. See the hole? And it's got a strap that holds it in place. It really doesn't need it. You push it back there, it doesn't move. And I've dragged this thing all over the place. Paper towel holder goes with it because it's double stick taped to the counter. This is kind of a charging port system. If we unplug everything from it, it folds down into the counter. It has 110 outlets as well as 12 volt USB outlets. Got a double basin sink with covers. It's nice and deep. It's actually fantastic for washing dishes in. Nice tall sink. Stovetop. The cover was a glass cover. My son heated it and blew it up first trip out, so the glass cover doesn't exist anymore. But stove works great. Oven works great. We got 3 drawers here in the kitchen. That is a reflection, not a giant scratch like it looks like. Control panel. It's got a dual fridge, propane and electric. As you can see, there's actually stuff in it because my stuff is still in this trailer. Everything works. Water heater, water pump. These are the double bunks. Let me back up a little bit so you can see that side of things. So you have double bunks, and then the bathroom goes off to the right, and then you have what I've used as a pantry. And then over here, this cabinet here is, I'll explain that in a minute. This cabinet's where all of our cookware, all the cast iron is on the bottom for obvious reasons, bloody heavy. Except for somebody put a couple of it up here. And then drinks, coffee, tea, stuff like that is up there. This piece of trim I'm going to tack back into place this evening. I think it's just a hair too long, because as the slide goes in and out and it kind of flexes the carpet and stuff at the bottom, it popped the trim off. And it's kind of trying to do it on that corner too, but I've got a pin nailer. I'm going to tack all that back in place. It'll be great. You have, let me back up, freestanding table and chairs. Kind of a misnomer because the table is in fact screwed to the floor. But it allows bigger people to sit at the table with the free chairs. And it has that, see that little bottom piece that actually snaps out of there. It's pinned in place. But it actually snaps out and gives you a leaf that comes out to about here. We have the pull-down roller shades on all windows. That window is an emergency window. That window actually opens straight up. That window and that window are tip-out style. So you rotate the knob and they open on the bottom. Okay. You have a wardrobe on either side of the bed, which I still have clothes in there and various other things. And there's also drawers underneath it, as you can see, due to my actually using my trailer, are kind of blocked with stuff. That's stuffed with a sleeping bag and the comforter that came with the bed. Not great, but I mean, it works. Okay, let's come back around. Let's look in the pantry. The amount of nonsense I have in the pantry. I mean, there's room for quite a bit of stuff in there if you're semi-organized, and I'm truly not, but I tried. Bathroom quite large for this small of an RV. I have showered many times in this shower. It's got that nice skylight, so I mean, I'm 6 foot tall. My head doesn't hit anything. It's got a porcelain toilet, foot flush toilet that is nice and tall. The only complaint my wife ever had is that the vanity area is fairly small. I have the door to this lower cabinet in here. I preferred it not to be on there because it was in the way. Every time I went to get something out of it, I had to walk all the way into the bathroom to open it. So all my cleaning supplies and stuff went down there, and I'd rather just be able to open the main door and get it out, if that makes sense. Now, one issue that I've had with this trailer from day one is this top corner catches. You just give it a little pop and it closes. It hasn't done any structural damage to anything. It just kind of flexes out of the way. My daughter added her little touch to the top bunk. They can be easily removed if somebody didn't like them. But they're mushrooms and butterflies and bugs and turtles and whatnot. I use the top bunk for storage for a lot of things. There is some storage space underneath that bunk. This side of the bunk folds up and pins in place. If you can see that black spot at the back, it pins in place. So, like, if you were going to travel, you could fit bicycles in there. I've done it. Yeah, this is it. It's not giant. It's 24.5 foot, I think, but it's pretty comfortable. It didn't work out the way that I had hoped it would. And like I said, I'll get this piece of trim tacked back on here. It was just stuck on with a couple really short staples anyway. And we knocked them out, so. But I'm going to get it put on there with some actual brads, and I will retack that one too. Very nice little trailer. Oh, and we installed the magnet over there for utensils. I will clean the trailer out if somebody's serious about buying it. You can't have all my utensils, my cast iron, all that. Thanks for watching. I hope this gave you basically everything you needed. I will try to add some pictures too, but I'm hoping the video does a better job than pictures, because it's a really nice trailer. It's just not big enough for my family. I should show you the Murphy bed, huh? Alright, let's fold down the Murphy bed. We'll set that up out of the way. So you just grab this little thing here, beep, and that couch folds flat. And if you're, 5.5 feet tall, that is actually not an uncomfortable bed. I've slept on it. So you've got a pin in each corner of the Murphy bed, and it looks like my wife decided to pin it for some reason. So let's unpin it. Alright, I got that side. Let's see about unpinning the other side, shall we? Everything's harder with one hand. Okay, this is ridiculous. The pin's not that hard to get out. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now, if I had another person, this would be easier. I'm going to set you down for a minute. I guess I'll edit that. Okay. So that is the Murphy bed folded down. I believe it's queen bed. I don't remember 100% off the top of my head. But I like the bed. Unfortunately, the dog ate part of the strapping. So the only way to truly to do it is to fold all your blankets into the middle. Otherwise, they all ball up in the bottom. But with the solar that's on the roof, if you purchase lithium batteries, you can go an entire 4-day weekend without plugging in. I've done it. And that's watching TV, movies, playing video games. We had a little Nintendo in here. It's a solid little trailer. I love this trailer. It's just doesn't fit what I want it to do. So thanks for watching, guys. Ask me any questions you want.